Welcome back, everyone. It's Hayden here, and welcome back to episode 4 of my Minecraft Hardcore series. We have progressed pretty well so far, and last episode, in case you missed it, we started building the foundation for the house and clearing it out. And obviously, for this episode, I want to get the basement done, and then we may be able to get a bit more done. But so far, it's going so well. So we just need to clear this all out and move on from there. So obviously, this house is, as I said plenty of times before, it is not the forever home of the series. I want to progress and move on to bigger and better things at some point, but for now this place will definitely do, and that's all that matters. I need this kind of base to start off with so that I can progress and move forward. So that's kind of thinking with this place. I'm gonna actually make some stairs because I want a staircase here, and this outside one's going to be shielded, so I don't really need to worry about not having a match up. The question is, what type of stair do I want? We go birch, or do we go oak? I guess there's no harm in going birch. I probably need, I'll make 3 of these. That'll give me a better idea, but 12 should do. If it's down by 6, that would be really ideal, because it's going to start here, here. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I should probably. Okay. Wow. I just thought of something. Boom, boom, boom. And then comes on down to here. That's, hold on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that floor. This one is going to be. Okay. So then this should be perfect. So we actually have a perfect amount. That's like that, because then this floor is going to be the roof. So down here, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. That's what we want. That's nice to set up, and then we're gonna do a double staircase there. But for now, I do have. I got my furnace. This is we're gonna use this for the glass. So put the coal in and put all the sand in. Hopefully that should go down pretty well, and then I guess we can also make some food once that's done. I don't have too much coal, but we'll find some eventually, and maybe there'll be. We found a nice little deposit up here, so maybe there'll be some more of that where it came from. Yeah. So we're gonna break down to here. That's the best format for doing this. And then obviously, as I said before, I want to break out this wall on the left and expand it, and we're gonna put like a glass wall where the water is, and we're gonna have a nice little aquatic lookout, which I think will be quite nice. But yeah, I mean, this process is always just long. So much stuff, and I don't really have anything to talk about. I've said what my goals are. You know, we know where we are, and if you're binging this, then I'm just repeating myself. So it kind of. Yeah, there's not much to talk about, but yeah, so the house is coming around quite well, and yeah. Great. I got another pickaxe, so we're alright. I would love for there to be some iron here. I mean, because this is I know. And again, if you're tuning in, I haven't played kind of with all these new rules, so a lot of the stuff is new for me for the first time, and I don't really have the best idea of how the mining works. I knew beforehand how the rules kind of worked, so I knew that you would have to, like, what level you would find iron, what level you'd find diamonds, stuff like that. And I know that a lot of that's changed since, so I'm gonna have to do the research to just kind of figure that out as we go along. So, but if there is an iron stash in this little bit I'm clearing out, that'd be really nice. Really, really nice. Otherwise, we'll have to go mining at some point, which obviously we'll do. We have to go mining, but it would be nice to get ahead before we go mining. And I found the nice ravine there. I think episode 5, so probably episode 3 I found it. In the ravine there's some iron and some So that'll probably be the first spot we go, because the iron's gonna be fairly easy to get. We won't have to go too far down. And again, if you're new to this, right, I've not ever actually beaten the game, despite on hardcore mode, despite playing this game, since I was quite young. So I've played it for a long time. Maybe not so recently, so I'm also a bit rusty, which is the other half of it. I've never beaten it on hardcore, and I'm a bit rusty, so it's not really the best to be heading down and mining. And I think I mentioned this in the first episode. I don't know if I've said it since, but I just get some more. I have no sense, so we're all right. I did indeed just build these. Boom, boom. I did try the series once before. I feel like maybe 2 months ago, six or so weeks ago, and I tried first of all, I had issues with recording it. I haven't recorded Minecraft in a long time. I had another channel when I was younger, and that was great fun, but I stopped doing that, and now I'm back doing it. But yeah, so I recorded it, and I messed up the recording, but I thought, okay, it'll be okay, it'll be alright. It's only for the first episode or so. Well, it was probably the first 3 or so episodes. And you could hear it was just you were only able to kind of see the game wasn't fully set in the capture, so you could only see like the top left of the screen. But it wasn't like unwatchable, but it wasn't a great start. And then I went mining in this ravine, and I found a mine shaft in the ravine. It popped out, so I went looking down there, and I got swarmed by skeletons. I didn't have any armor, and it was not fun. I died, and that was that. So, but now I'm back, trying it again. But I was gonna take things slow anyway. But now I'm, really wanting to take this slow, because I don't want to switch it to survival. I want this world to actually work out. I have these plans that I want to do. So, as I said, I really want to build this, or find this village in the forest and build a castle with it. That's kind of my goal, and I've been wanting to do that. So I thought it'd be fun to, do a survivor world with it, or a hardcore world with it. But obviously, like, if I get super far, I may look at potentially switching it to survival. Or, switching it to survival. I'm not saying that's what I will do, but you never know, right? So we'll cross that bridge when the time comes. So that wall's good. I'm going to need to cut into all these walls, but this, at least for now, I can finish up my staircase. Boom, 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 boom. And then I can put this here. Nice. Perfect. So I think this is a nice spot. And so I'll finish that after. Yeah, so this is coming quite nicely, coming down quite nicely. It's gonna need to be a fairly lot of glass that's needed, but that'll be alright. So what do I need here? I need stone, because I need to cut into these walls so I can put all the oak on the walls. But yeah, so I tried it before, did not work out, but I'm back doing it again, and already the start's a lot nicer. The other problem with the good thing about the last seed that I got is I spawned right next to kind of this forest that I was wanting then to go and build it. So it would have been, I don't really want to. It's just a waste of materials to build there. So I'm probably gonna need to build there anyway, because I'm gonna expand out. It's fine. So I got this really nice seed where I was starting right next to this snowy forest that I was looking for, and the problem with it was obviously that I died, and this seed doesn't have that, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's is what it is, and we'll be able to journey. Is it nighttime already? Jeez. again, the days go by so quickly. There's not like we don't even get a whole lot of time to build or anything. I've barely built, so this like house is gonna take a whole week to build. Okay, hopefully we can take the bed. Nice. All right. So I was doing that in the last world, and I had this really nice spot, so it was perfect. But the house didn't really. It wasn't that nicely put together. This house is, I think, could be quite nice. I'm liking the look already of it. We're right by a village, but we're on this nice secluded path, and I'm gonna tidy it up a bit because it's obviously a bit, you know, it's not been maintained. Over the groundsman is. He's not been doing his job. But yeah, so far it's going well. I think we've got a nice spot, and then obviously once the house is done and everything, we can start looking to progress and looking to further this world and this story that we are, this journey that we're going on. I did not mean to do that. That's probably spamming it. Probably go right here and do that. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. There we go. Called me out again. Gotta watch for that. Yeah. So that's kind of what it's gonna look like. I don't mind it. Do not mind it. And then this right here is gonna be protruding. Okay, so then we just need to take out this level. And we'll set. Heard a skeleton. Okay, nice. And then this is also the problem. I guess I want to knock out this wall too, because we're gonna bring it to the water. So I need to kind of find where that's gonna be, and then plug it with glass. So I'm gonna use glass. Like, we're gonna make a bit of a glass wall. Should definitely have enough glass to do that, but we may need to go and get some more sand. Because I want, this has to have a lot of windows. I want it to be very airy. So that will obviously help with it. It's not midday, yes, we are. I think this episode we're slowly gonna work on this basement. So if I can get this chest room done by the end of this episode, I'll be happy. We're not gonna fill it out. We're gonna wait until the house is complete. I did need to do that because we're gonna expand out. We're gonna wait until the house is done before we start finishing the place. Take that. Okay, so now we can. Nice. Okay, done. That one needs to be done. Keep it coming. Okay. Nice. And then let's just hammer out this spot. Boom. Alright. Oh, actually, this could actually be quite cool. If I figure out how to do this right. I could, okay. I guess I'll have to see. I'm thinking about potentially putting like a little half slab up here, or slab around here. So it's kind of like a step up. Maybe we go 2. That could be quite cool. So then it closes up a bit. So how much would that be? So that would be 1 step up. So then it would go from 5 to 4. Okay, I think that would actually look quite cool. Maybe we go down a step. That could also work. So here, well, how deep's the water coming out? Because if the water's not that deep, then we're gonna probably have to go up a step anyway. No, it should be fine actually. I'm thinking going up or down a step's something we gotta figure out. Also, no, okay, I'm set on wood for now. This should be done. Nice. Okay. So, I guess kind of to further what my thinking is. This isn't meant to be. It's fine for now. Or is it? No, it's not. It's not fine. I gotta fix this. Got to remove it so I can structure some birch here. Really, really keeping up with the time here. Okay. Just level some birch there. That's what it's gonna look like. Stairs probably didn't have to be birch, but I think it's probably fine. Because that staircase, I don't know if that looks the best. It'll do for now. We can always renovate at some point. Just fill in this wall here. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe we come back and also make this floor downstairs. I don't know. Either we keep it as this birchwood, or we put cobblestone down there. I think that could also look quite nice. Cobblestone floor as a cellar. Maybe a cobblestone ceiling. That could also work because it is 5 right now. So if we ever wanted, no, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. I meant to do it 5. That's fun. I guess we'll call it a night, unless I can't sleep while it rains, because it's not storming. So I haven't actually seen Minecraft rain in ages. Okay, can I see? Nope, I can't. Okay. Oh well. We're working in the rain now. Can't see when it's nighttime either. Which is kinda, it sucks a bit, but is what it is. Let's just get back to work. So, I mean, this is looking fine so far. Now I just have to figure out, you know, where exactly this wall is that we're gonna hit. So let's mine out until we get to water. And that's what, I'm actually gonna step it up here. But I don't need to put up the house slab just yet. But I'm nice, we got some more coal. That's what we've been looking for. Nice. Take that. So this is kind of one thing. So we're gonna put a slab here, and then we'll level birch there. Oh, problem is though, I may not be able to do that because the ceiling there is gonna have to come down a level. So it comes to here. No, by 3, yeah, that works perfectly. No, it doesn't, does it? It doesn't. No, this is ground level. No, actually, I think it does work. So we'll be able to keep this, and then we'll bring the ceiling down. So this is then going to become ceiling. Ooh, yeah, I guess we'll use birch here too. So like, that's how it's going to look going. That should be by 3. That should be okay. I haven't seen any reason why that won't feel nice. Move it along. Kind of forgot sand does that. See, problem is that now we can't see when it's night yet. I guess it's not dark enough for it to be night, is it? But I don't really want it to get to night because I can't. But it's clearly not night yet. Alright. So this is coming around quite nicely. So how far out do we have to go? So it's from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then water. 6 and then, so 6 or 7 and then from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. And then plug the patch with water or with glass. Nice. Perfect. So that's kind of like a little indicator of where we're going. Now it should be getting to nighttime, shouldn't it? No. When does it go to night? See, this is the problem. I can't tell. Well, we can continue clearing this inside without. I mean, we've kind of done the basement. At least we cleared it out, opened up the nice little gap for it. Now it's just about clearing this stuff out. But I think we'll finish this up next episode. Finish that. See, and then right here. Alright, so we can clear this bit out too. I will put a torch down for now, so that way it doesn't get too dark. That's how we know. I think this is looking quite nice. And then obviously we'll clear it all out, finish it up, and it'll look great. So once we get indoors and get out of this rain, we need a nice bath. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and next episode we'll finish up the basement, and then we'll move on to the upstairs of the house and our little finishing touches. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, have a good day, and bye.